Living with anxiety and depression is living in a body fighting to survive. People think anxiety is just sadness, but it's not. It's feeling confused and the panic attacks, feeling bruised and damaged and misunderstood, crying for no reason or every reason at all. It's all the frustration and the anger and feeling out of control. It is being a prisoner in your own mind, trying to fight, trying to survive. Free yourself from the hurt, from the constant pain, because one day you'll realize you are not a dark storm. You are the sun.
Hey guys, my name is Caylbarb on social media, and this is my entry for the NYX FACE AWARDS 2018 USA. So the first shade that I put was a yellow eyeshadow in as a transition, and then I took a baby pink shade and I just blended the two together. So my inspiration for this is a sunset look, also incorporating the sun as well, because I do live with anxiety and depression, and I just wanted to show you that there is a brighter side and a positive side to living with that. So now I am creating a half cut crease, and I'm just taking a light concealer and slowly and trying to carefully be precise as possible to really carve out that crease. So next I am taking a NYX pigment called Froyo, and I'm just putting that right on top of where I cut the crease. So next I'm taking a dark purple shade and I'm just blending that and tapping that on the outer corner and blending it in with Froyo just so it's blended together and it's not patchy. So next I'm taking my foundation shade and a beauty sponge, and I'm just blending that all over the face, the cheeks, the nose, the mouth, and just to make sure that it is spread out evenly. Next I am taking a light concealer and I'm just putting it on the high points of the face and under the eyes, and then blending that out with the foundation with the same beauty sponge. Next, I am just taking a light setting powder and I am baking my face. First taking it under the eyes, and then I am going to put that on my smile lines just so I can avoid creasing. I put this in these areas because this is where I crease the most, which is above my lip and my smile lines. And then I take a huge fluffy brush and the excess powder and just blend everything into the face, blend it evenly under the eyes as well. Next, I am taking yellow eyeshadow and a little bit of bronzer, and I'm just carving out the cheekbones and blending that in evenly. I am also taking that on the side of my foreheads and my temples as well. And just continuing this technique on the other side of the face. I decided to use this technique instead of using regular bronzer just to really brighten up the face and use the yellow for the sun. This is the pigment by NYX called Go Ham, and it's yellow gold, and I'm just using that to contour the cheekbones. So instead of using a darker bronze shade, I am taking a darker pigment for the contour shade, and then I'm taking a yellow gold highlight. So I'm taking that light setting powder and I'm just carving out to avoid messiness, muddiness, or patchiness of the face. And then I'm taking that yellow eyeshadow that I used everywhere and I'm going to contour my nose. And using the same setting powder, I'm just going to carve out so there are no harsh lines or messiness. And this is a really good technique just to make sure that the nose looks very smaller and thinner, which is very helpful. So now comes the fun part, and I am using a gold body paint or face paint to apply all over my neck and down my neck, and it's going to go down to my shoulders and all my clavicles. I really do love this body paint. It is really good and it has a really pretty yellow undertone. It's not too gold and it's not too yellow. But this was probably the best part of the entire makeup look because I could be as creative as possible, and it doesn't have to be so neat. It's good to just be messy and be creative as much as you want to. So now I'm just blending that all in because I didn't want to have any mist spots or any messiness, and I'm just blending that all in perfectly as best as possible. So next I am taking a more gold body paint. This is strictly gold. It is not yellow at all. This is going to add more glitter and shine to the body and neck itself. And I also put that on top of the yellow eyeshadow on my face and on my temples and on the side of my forehead to really give that shine and sheen to the face and to make it brighter. I also did apply it to the nose, and I just blended it out with my finger. So next I'm taking the NYX Born to Glow highlighter in Gleam, and I'm just putting that all on my clavicles and blending it into the neck as well. So next I'm taking the NYX Face and Body glitter in Gold and putting that all on my neck and on my face as well, just to blend that in and make it more shimmery. Next I'm taking a gold eyeshadow and I'm just blending that on the lower lash line, and this eyeshadow really makes the eyes pop. So next I'm taking NYX Matte Black Eyeliner and I'm just going to create a winged liner, a thin one as best as possible. I usually don't create wings on camera, so I am a little timid here and I wanted to make this as perfect as possible. The next I am taking some lash glue and applying gold foil flakes all over the face, just to really create some detail. And this was actually pretty hard. But I'm also taking it into the inner corner and applying some gold flakes there as well. Next I'm taking the NYX Faux White Eye Brightener in Lavender Blush, and I'm just applying that into my waterline. Next is the NYX White Liquid Liner, and I'm just applying spots and dots and pretty little details all over the face. Next I'm taking the NYX Slim Lip Pencil in Peekaboo Neutral, and I really like this shade because it's a natural brown with slight pink tones. Next I'm taking the NYX Velvet Matte Lipstick in Beach Casual, and it is a sand nude. Next I'm taking the NYX Duochromatic Lip Gloss in Fair Play, which has a sheer base with gold. And now I'm just taking out my hair and I'm going to brush out my curls with my fingertips and make my hair as fluffy as possible. And then applying a floral headband to top it all off. And finally, I'm going to set the face with the NYX Dewy Setting Spray and set everything in place. And to complete this look, I am going to paint my hand gold. Makeup makes me feel beautiful and confident and strong. It has brought me out in so many ways and saved my life.